Hello, 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 and good morning! Yes, my desire to play this game is so great that I'm going to stream on a normally non-streaming day, because I cannot stop thinking about this game even though my streaming schedule and my dance card is very full with Pokeboomers. But we back to Fuga Melodies of Steel 2. I'm gonna sneak this game in wherever and whenever I can. And I apologize if that's going to make it super inconsistent for people that want to follow along, but hey, the VODs are always there on YouTube. If I recall correctly, we had again cornered Jill, and we're at the end of chapter 8. I think I've won Vanilla over to our side, and she's not going to go all loose cannon on us. Malt is no longer depressed, which is honestly slightly disappointing, because I kind of liked him when he was all crazy. But, you know, combat's still there. I'm still interested to see where they're going with this. Hannah's now an AI and is, like, just dead, permanently dead. I'm very curious now that I've thought about it a little bit. If in New Game Plus, like, you can stop Hannah from getting AI'd, and if that majorly affects the story. Probably not, but it'd be interesting if that's, like, an option you had on a New Game Plus, like, because there's already time travel shenanigans in play. Malt can be like, wait a minute, I know what's going to happen. And just, like, completely alter the flow of the story, like Dragon Quest XI style, for those of you that have played through Act 3 of that excellent, excellent game. But anyway, y'all ain't here to hear me pontificate. You're here me to lose my mind as I go through combat. And yes, we are right before the boss. So we're getting right into it. There's no even, like, slogging through an intermission. We're just gonna have some talking, then some shooting. And as usual, I have absolutely no SP. I am just gonna remind myself real quick where all the characters are at. Vanilla is horrifically overleveled. Socks is underleveled as it should be. Oh yeah, what is Piercing Bomb? Is that... Right, that's the eventual armor shred. Sheena is still excellent and alive, thankfully. Oh my god! Hugh! Thank you so much for the gift subs, man. You did not have to do that. We're now required to kill 6 Mons. Well, if I do, that's gonna be 6 more gift subs for chat. But noted. I mean, it's me, so it's probably just gonna happen anyway. But thank you, man. I really appreciated it. Enjoy them gift subs. Nate, Aneshi, Delicious Lunch, Silvarian, Play Together, Stay Together, and Underground Antihero. Some familiar names on that list. Alright. In honor of that, no more screwing around. Let's recover our SP and get to the war. And of course, that was required to kill picking up 6 Mons, not I am picking up signals spawning from the Belenos, new units, and they are approaching quickly. So once again, I'm not going to fight the demon child, but rather his flunkies. The Belenos made them? Is there any sign of communication from Hannah? Noise interference makes it difficult to ascertain the contents of any incoming message. I will analyze all applicable audio data. I still don't think we can trust our AI. Not just because he's, like, the main villain of the first game, but also because he's an AI, and in this world, AI is, like, as trustworthy as AI is now in our day and age. Thank you, HD. I'm glad someone liked it. I wondered while I was running it, like, am I going a little too far here? I don't know. Anyway, good to see you. How's your morning going? We getting right into a boss fight. If they're coming at us fast, doesn't that mean they'll be aiming to take us out? So obviously we gotta set up an ambush and draw them in. Better us than the nearby townsfolk and villagers. Let's draw them to us and ambush them. Oh, okay. We can't let them scare the townsfolk. Let's protect everyone we can. Enemies to be intercepted are drawing closer, now entering effective combat range. One thing I would love to see, if they make a Fuga 3, is, like, incorporating movement into it, because it is kind of... I like the purity of it just being very FTL style, with you on the left, them on the right, just choosing your weapons and stuff, but, like, if we could maneuver the tank around, you know, maybe, like, do some flanking hits, like, wheel around them real fast and just, like, do a drive-by with my machine gunners or something. That would be neat. Grocery shopping made fried eggs on toast? Hell yeah. I had some English muffins myself. Fuck them villagers? Man, Hugh, I don't know if you saw the early parts of the game, but we were all on the fuck them villagers train. But then Malt no longer had PTSD because people were like, hey, your friend that died that made you all crazy, would she really want you to be ignoring villagers? And Malt was like, damn it, I guess you're right. Hey, good morning, Anti-Hero. The enemy units appeared before the children, roaring and whirring with malicious intent and mechanical fury. There they are. Something about them gives me the heebie-jeebies. Their aura is nothing like the enemies we've faced so far. It feels thick and oppressive, like someone consumed with rage. If we don't bring them down here and now, who knows what havoc they'll wreak on Gasco. Alright, let's do this! Okay. When shell is closed, it calls reinforcements and enhances them to fight. When it opens the shell, it inflicts fear on the children and charges for a strong attack, so handle accordingly. Okay, so this is going to be incredibly goddamned annoying, is what I'm hearing. Neat. I do need a machine gunner up front, so that may as well be Brits, because he can try and go for a stun. And then Vanilla can ignore armor, of course, so she's the logical cannoneer. And then Sheena makes a pretty good grenade launcher. Boron is injured going into the boss fight? What the hell was I thinking? That could prove to be a grave misstep on my part. Alright. Nothing fancy right off the bat. We'll just do a regular... Wait. Actually, I don't know that it's worth shredding armor, because it's going to take multiple turns with 9 ranks of armor, and Vanilla can just automatically ignore that. But also, I do think it's time for the Rage accuracy boost combo. Our cat girl's gonna get angry. And our boy is gonna up accuracy to offset that getting angry debuff. Okay, calling for reinforcements. And now we start spamming Arrogance Shot. Sure, but it would be a shame if I just have an ability that it lets me ignore all your defense. Oh, and actually, on that note, Wappa has an ability that lets her... Ooh, yeah, actually, Wappa has an ability to ignore armor as well. So I think I'll have... Yes. Yes. This is a much better formation. And I can still... I might actually try a Piercing Bomb. I'll try a Piercing Bomb, because that's pretty efficient armor shredding. While getting me a free delay. And I can now start spamming Heart Shot, which also ignores armor. Okay, not quite as impressive as Vanilla, but still pretty good. Alright, what do we get in reinforcements? That's many dudes. Still, that should be pretty manageable. I'll need to get Sheena out here for a Firestorm. Anyway, Vanilla's job this entire fight is just going to be tunnel the boss. Oh, 5,000 damage. That's beautiful. Oh my god, I love ignoring boss mechanics so much. I might honestly bust out their Link attack here, just to see if Brits can, like, wipe out the rest of the reinforcements in one go. Alright, we go for the Flame Storm. Might even inflict a dot on the boss, which would be huge. Light him up. Okay, we got Flame on a few of them, if they even get a turn. Ooh, but if I use this Link attack... That means Heart Shot will be less powerful. But I'm not going to have the SP to spam that forever anyway, so... Screw it. Let's just see if we can wipe out these reinforcements in one go. Close. Another arrogant shot. She's so good. Ooh. I could just have her use Earthquake and wipe these guys out. How much HP do they have? They are probably going to die to the flame dots, so I could just try and soak the damage here, which is a little bit tempting. I could have her... Yeah, actually. I don't have that many. Relieves depression. I don't need any repairs yet. My SP is not critical yet. Yard Bun came out for my stream. Hell yeah. I should actually check on my own Yard Bun. Okay, I'm not seeing the Yard Bun just from my chair. But they might be in, like... I have a little, like, dog run side area of my backyard, so they might be munching some plants back there, because that's starting to get kind of overgrown at this point, if I'm completely honest. Because I don't have a dog, so what the hell do I use that for? Alright, let me... Actually, no, I may as well kill him while I can. Okay, we get that armor shred. And it wastes a turn rebuilding its... Oh, never mind. It just... Okay, so, extremely, there is no reason to shred armor on this thing, because it's just going to repair its armor every turn. Therefore, Vanilla needs to be out the entire battle, because she's going to be the only way of consistently dealing damage to this thing while it's in defense mode. Psychosis mode. Oh, don't fear Vanilla. Okay. Sheena being afraid is not great, but it's one I can deal with. We put Wappa out front, and I have Hack take over machine gun duties. Yes? Yes. Yard Bun representing the furry children. Absolutely, why not? Okay, good crit there, give me back a little SP. Now that you don't have any defense anyway, let's go for the critical shot. God, she's so good. Ah, okay. It gets that Fury buff. Well, let's see. I want to try for a Vanish here, maybe? I think that might be worthwhile. So let me do a swap down here. I'm getting super sweaty with this, but, like, it gives my brain the good chemicals if I can finish a fight while taking a boss fight while taking virtually no damage. So I'm gonna go for a Vanish here on Chick, to see if I can purge the boss's buffs. Come on, come on. Give me the Dispel. Yeah! Okay, energy charge. So I need to defend somewhere in here. I can do that on Chick's next turn. And of course, we do a Furious Burst. I swear, some of the, like, mini-bosses have been more difficult than this fight. And you know what? Let's get Giga sweaty here. It's Vanilla's turn forever. An action... No. I can't slip in another cannon attack, because I need to defend against whatever is gonna happen here. And then I'll just need all three colors to be able to delay it again, so... meh. Still, I can put Chick back in reserve. And have Wappa back out, because she's one of the more reliable grenade launcher attackers, I think. Why don't I have her backed up with Boron, just in case the enemy goes for fear again? Oh, and Sheena's no longer afraid. Sorry, Wappa. You're good, but you're not Sheena good. Straight up. Alright, Furious Burst once more. This thing has gone through, like, one cycle, and it's down to 1800 HP. That's beautiful. Also, I can sneak in a machine gun attack before it lets loose its next salvo. And defend. Mind Flayer, may inflict depression. Okay, Brits is depressed. Honestly, that's on brand. And Vanilla gets hero mode, which means she immediately gets a free turn. And down he goes. Easy, come on. Are you even trying, baddies? I legit don't think a boss fight has gone smoother for me in this game. I'm so glad, because last battle, I almost lost the entire crew. Or last boss fight, rather. In this one, it was just like, oh, I'm just gonna ignore your armor and just attack you forever. It's beautiful. Big Smile relieves depression from all attackers and support allies. That's really good. Last one was kind of jinxed. Next one is jinxed. Maybe. Alternatively, it just means all the bad luck. All enemy units have gone dark. The battle is over. Alternatively, I was getting really bad luck during Shuffle Saturday. Dangerously close to the hero of FFX. Good old Waka. He knows the solution to the Albed problem. I was saying that last night in Shuffle Saturday, I was getting really bad luck, and I was like, oh, this is just going to be balanced out by good luck in Pokeboomers on Monday. I might be using up my Pokeboomers luck here. But a lot of that was sheer strategy. I didn't get, like, overly favored by RNG a lot during that fight. Aside from, like, a few well-placed criticals, but Vanilla already has critical chance, like, through the goddamn stratosphere. Still, my luck tends to swing back and forth, so it could be starting to swing back a little bit. Yes, the OBS becoming cursed. Oh my god. We agree. I said we're never speaking about that again. It is fine this morning. I made sure to check. Alright, we scrapped him. Let's get back after Jill. This slight delay may have given him a bit of a lead. I have completed analysis of all recent incoming transmission data coming from the Belenos. You have? So was it Hannah? The audio is fragmented, but playable. Running out time. Only 2 left. Stop Hole again. So it was Hannah. She sounds really worked up. Only 2 left. Do you think Hannah's talking about the parts Jill is gathering to make the Belenos whole again? What's gonna happen once the Belenos is fully assembled? I think she's trying to tell us to stop Jill before anyone has the misfortune of finding out. Like, yes, that has been our goal the entire game. You don't need to keep emphasizing. Stop the creepy gay love child of Shadow the Hedgehog and Seto Kaiba. We're on it, alright? And we're running out of time. Even so, we're going to find a way to both defeat the Belenos and save Hannah. No matter what. They would not be saying goodbye a second time. The children trudged on, their hearts driven by a thin shred of hope. I know, right? Father, are you really still alive? I'm sure Vanilla will not be swayed by this blatant lie at all. He's obtained the 3rd generator. Hurry, everyone, before it's too late. Achievement unlocked. Dead Leaves. Cleared Chapter 8. Oh, hey, we can get a better look at Jill in this art. His ears look more like organic there. Wait, I thought Jill was supposed to be like a human left over from before the Cataclysm. Is he actually also a furry? Or that could just be the artist's interpretation. I don't know. I still haven't played enough of these games to call myself a true Littletail Bronx lore master. Eventually, I will get back to Solitaroba. Eventually. Better make sure we're stocked up. Wonder what we need. Malt, you don't know what this town's famous for, do you? Nope, not too familiar with this place myself. Why? Well, I was hoping to get something to surprise Chick. Oh, well in that case, I wouldn't worry too much. Just get her something you think is nice. I'm sure she won't be disappointed. Think so? I'll go poke around then. Hope I find something super cool. I meant something you think is nice for her, not... sorry, Chick, you can blame me for this one. Okay, first order of business, we roam around... Well, first order of business, we sell off our valuables. And then we roam around town for deals. Oh my god, that's so much money. Next stop, Saluki, huh? I hope it still has its sweeping fields of grain. My Gasco army pal says that some weird superpowered machines that shoot off spores have taken up around those parts. Doubt this makes sense right now, but be careful if you start seeing things or feel a sudden drop in motivation. Oh great, more fear and depression enemies. My absolute goddamn favorite. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. They can be dealt with. You're the lads and lasses piloting that giant tank, aren't you? Ha! I knew it. It's truly something to see kids your age put their lives on the line for Gasco. You're heroes. Most of our kids here are busy fighting just to stay alive. I only hope one day soon none of you will need to fight these battles. See, I like that the edgy options for determination are like either like, my life is war, but then I get the occasional like choice like this, where it's like, you get to like sort of let the mask slip a little bit and reveal a method behind your like absolute driving, just like, I am focused on the goal and I will punch through everything in my way, and show a method behind the madness. Just be like, we fight to make that hope reality. Seems like you've carried quite a lot on your shoulders. Come visit again when it's all over. I'd like our kids to meet you. Looks like that was less of a determination boost, but whatever. It's the correct option in my opinion. All this trouble has left the airships delayed and me without any veggies to work with. I'll shoot anything that stops your vegetables, madam. You a bunch of children? I don't want you youngins getting hurt. Just promise me you'll be careful, you hear? Alright, anything at the docks? Very obviously evil Count Novaloon man? Is something wrong? You've seemed restless and on edge for a while. No, nothing's wrong. I just remembered I have something to take care of, that's all. So don't worry, just let me be so I can sort it out. Fine, sheesh, just be careful, okay? I will. See you. A lover's spat? A breakup, perhaps? Oh, it's just you. No, she didn't break up with me. We're not even together. Oh ho! Please accept my apologies. Master Malt, was it? And that was Miss Vanilla, correct? Wow, I'm surprised you remembered. All part of the job, lad. I have so many characters I've created, whose names I must Anyway, I have a new issue here for you. The recent arc is really sus, so we need to ask about this. New leader skill, finish it. May destroy an enemy with less than half HP in one hit. There's no way that works on bosses, but even in, like, that's gonna be a huge boon on mini-bosses and even some of the tougher regular fights. This is why determination is objectively the correct option. Granted, I don't know what you get if you go empathy, but it's such a boost to my offense, every new determination skill I get. About this most recent arc, I feel like I know the story from somewhere. Haha. I'm not sure how that would be possible. Anyway, the tale will be coming to a close shortly. I hope everyone enjoys seeing how things will play out. Huh? Until we meet again, lad. Huh. That was one of his more cryptic farewells. I hear you're after whoever was behind the Pharaoh incident. Can't offer much, I'm afraid, but take these supplies with you. About time we got some stuff for free. We're goddamn war heroes. Okay, comic is lore important, so we have to read it. Let me have a sip of water first. I've mostly just been chugging tea. When did this thing get a mind of its own? Thankfully, it's still headed for the Juno, though. How's a tank that huge move so fast? He is about to make a grave mistake. According to the writing here, that tank is off to destroy the Juno. What? That would bring Professor Burry's wicked plans to a halt, but it would put an end to our chances of reaching the moon, too. What's worse, if that thing fires, my friends' lives will be put at risk. Shoot, how can we stop this thing? You seem in need of help. Huh? Oh, that was not the character I thought it was. Whoosh. It is I, young Sucre. Count Novaloon? To be continued. So he's just blatantly self-inserting now. Alright. What a hack. I do, well, first order of business, I need to examine, can I buy complex tools? It didn't have the notice if there was an upgrade, but no, I cannot. Don't care about the fishing stand that much. Those I gotta get. Energy lamp I might be able to buy. Okay, largely it's just seeing if I can buy tank upgrade parts. Armor is always the first priority, so let me buy 9 steel and a standard battery so that I can upgrade the armor and reactor. And I do want to get some energy refill items because I've been really aggressive with my SP use. And I think that... what exactly was the one? Standard battery. Oh, I can't buy that. Lovely. Okay, then. Can I buy heavy gun items, then? I cannot. Well, god damn it. Fine, I'll buy a couple nylon lines. Maybe I'll do some scrap fishing. Alright, ooh, first aid kit could come in handy. White ammo, weakness ain't that good. I need, I think, a couple great energy cells. Or a couple energy cells and one great energy cell to help shore up my emergency supplies. And most of the rest, I'm just gonna save my money. So maybe in the next town, I can just go on a massive spending spree and, like, upgrade the shit out of the tank once I gain access to new parts. Oh, I should check... no upgrades at the farm shop. Alright, we just keep schmoving then. I bet that letter was just some sick prank. What was I even thinking, entertaining the notion that Father might still be alive? Here, this is for you. Huh? What's this box? Later. Wait, who's this from? Ugh, he's long gone. Looks like there's a letter attached to it. What? Do not pursue the Belenos. Forget it even exists. Trust me, my daughter. The Belenos is necessary for peace to spread across Gasco. Love, Father. This is Mother's ring. Father used to wear this in her memory. Could it be? Is Father really still alive? I mean, or someone just dug up his grave. Vanilla, I know you're a child, but, like, think for a second. Your tank is all loaded up, ready to depart. All aboard? Like, maybe if she had also said, this is Father's handwriting, then I might be convinced, but, like, really? If the president is still alive, that doesn't change anything? We still should probably stop the megalomaniac who wants to blow up the world because something people were mean to me 2,000 years ago, and he hates furries. Chapter 9, The Game of Knucklebones. Ooh, that background. Okay, I think we're gonna learn a lot about Jill this chapter, like it or not. Oh hey, speaking of which... Alright, just one generator left. Though I'm sure I could take those brats out even now, if I could just control this power. I know it's dangerous to connect to the Balanos' systems, but I have to get through to Jill. Even so, I can't stop him on my own. If I could directly link to the central control core of Balanos, I could control the entire machine. I can do it. I know I can do it. Ah! Is this the control core? I guess it's sort of like the central nervous system of Balanos. In other words, I can maintain full control with this. This is it. My mind's made up. It's clearer than it's ever been. My link with Balanos' neural systems could be better, but this should do for now. At this rate, I can... Huh? What am I doing again? Oh, right. I can rip those brats to pieces. That's probably fine. Something's wrong with Jill, and it's only going to get worse if he continues using the Balanos this way. I need to dig through the data and find any info that could be of use. These look like the oldest records in the Balanos. There must be something in here. Huh? What's this? From Mama? He hates his mom. That is not gonna help Hannah. Could it be the same Mama that Jill said he was tricked by? I wonder if this was left specifically for Jill. It's encrypted and I can't access it. Jill won't listen to me, even if I tell him about this. But maybe he'll listen to Malt and the others. Yeah, that seems questionable. He seems to hate Malt and company quite a lot. I am detecting an immense burst of energy coming from the Balanos. I am also picking up an incoming transmission that seems to be originating from the Balanos. Noise interference may make it difficult to discern. Funny how this noise interference was not giving us any trouble until we suddenly started learning more about our enemy that could lead to us not maybe defeating them, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, there's interference, sir. I am unable to play all of the message. This is like, I'm getting the vibes about like that one Star Trek Next Gen episode where Riker is in like the simulation and he catches Data behaving off. Like, I think our AI is fucking with us here. I think Pax is like, he's trying to pull one over on us. He's gonna be like, oh, this message that gives you hope that you can defeat Jill and save your friend without destroying the enemy tank. It's not completely coming through. I'm getting some interference. Our AI would never, they're innocent. You know what, you're right. This interference will likely weaken the closer we are to the source. A message from Hannah? Something may have happened to the Balanos. Let's get to the source of that energy reading, and quick. Maybe we should check the tank, for any issues before we move out. Right? No problems there. I can run a full diagnostic while we're on the move. We may need to engage the Balanos in combat. It wouldn't hurt to be overly cautious when checking the tank. Didn't take you for the cautious type, Vanilla. I may have misjudged you. Vanilla suggested that the children split up to fully inspect the Terranus, leaving her unsupervised and able to plant a bomb, which she's only going to defuse if I succeed on her loyalty mission here. This should buy some time.
Checking on the Terranus will at least keep us away from Belenos for a while. Isn't there a way I can keep them from pursuing the Belenos altogether?
Okay, never mind. Okay, she's not going that far yet. But I've got my eye on you. I hate that she is my ace and I have to be suspicious of her. Child in battle's been injured or knocked out. Yep. Child has become depressed. Yep. Such is war. Okay, scrap fishing, sleep, girls only pajama party, guy talk. Oh! Sheeta wants to cheer up someone who's depressed. Perfect. May wants to have some girl talk. Vanilla wants to eat Parisian flan. Boron just wants to eat. Socks doesn't matter. Plant some fruits and open a treasure chest. Okay, first and foremost, let's grant that wish about cheering up someone who's depressed. Because they already have a pretty strong social link anyway. Oh, never mind. No, they don't. It's only level 2. We stand no chance out here. I've never felt that way. No? Maybe I let go of hope too quickly. Fritz is feeling all better. Simple. Alrighty, Boron could use some XP. I'm gonna use him as just my roaming around character a little bit. For stuff that doesn't really matter. Oh, yeah, right. I need to do the quiz as well for XP. We're still here for some reason. Yes, and we'll give you a quiz. Ha ha ha. Who is the colonel who attacked Petit Mona when Gasco was invaded a year ago? That would be Colonel Pretzel. He was the first boss of Fuga 1. Well, that's correct. Fluke or otherwise. Oh, all that matters is they're correct. Excellent work. You don't fuck with the Diet Lore Master of, Little Tail Bronx here. Shell Festival upgrade. Very nice. Okay, I do need to work on my feathers and wool supply. So I can upgrade the dorm, because it seems they're going to start spamming fear and depression attacks on me. Okay, I also need to plant some fruit, which is just generally a thing I should be doing anyway. Apples and strawberries are under heavy draw. Got a pretty good stock of them right now, though. Like, I might be able to, like, back off on doing the garden every intermission. Maybe. I should deal with restoring the kiddos who are injured or KO'd. For sure. Let's see, Chick wants to just do the pajama party. I could let it ride, with Boron just being walking wounded for a phase. Yeah, honestly, if he's the only one, I might let her buck, as my friends would say. Boron's a tough boy. The sentence, Boron has the ability thick fat, he'll be okay, popped into my head because I've been playing Pokemon. That's terrible. Anyway, let's upgrade the armor. Can we get a crit? Oh well. I have not really been using Yum Yum Shop. It is pretty good, though, the couple times I've got it to go off. Let's see. I definitely need to cook. I think I'll maybe use Jin for that, because he's a good unit, even if I don't use him on the front lines. He's just so much more useful backing up Vanilla. Parisian flan, because we want our girl Vanilla in tip-top fighting shape. And that still boosts XP and social link, so that's pretty good. Let's see. May wants to have some girl talk. Oh, hey. Hack wants to have some guy talk, and so does Socks. I guess that's an easy way to knock out two birds with one stone. Much as I don't care about socks.
Once we uncover more about the Belenos, we'll surely be able to save Hannah.
And bonus XP for everyone. May leveled up her heal. Excellent. Ooh, relieves fear and adds fear resistance. That's really good. Because we're starting to see more and more of that. May wants to have girl talk. So she could have that with Vanilla, because I need to continue to make sure she's not going to go rogue on us.
Me? No. Nothing is amiss with me.
Not suspicious at all. Okay, Malt wanted to do scrap fishing, and I'd like to upgrade the reactor if I can, so let me give that a go. Level 4. Standard battery. There it is on the list. Okay. Maybe we get lucky here. 42% chance to crit. Come on, give me them materials. Regular success. Hey, standard battery! Looks like Hack could use some more XP. I'll use him to do the upgrade. Oh, I can also upgrade the grenade launcher. Nice. May as well do them both. More powerful tank means easier battles. And I do love just absolutely styling on the enemy, so may as well. Repulse shot is another one. I've not really been using that often. Could be powerful, though. I don't know. I keep kind of forgetting about it in the face of just dealing more damage to the enemy. Okay, Vanilla, who could you use more support with? Probably Jill, because I feel like if preventing her betrayal is like just being friends with enough people, then I'm surely covered there. She's got supports with everyone, and a number of like level 3s and level 4s, but 2 level 10s might not be enough, so let me just giga level her support with Jin. Because that's a really good support in boss fights as well. Is there anything I'm overlooking? I can't do sleep anymore because I'm down to 4 AP. Yeah.
Leave me to reflect alone, if you would.
Jin's like, I will not. Chance, deepen your bond.
What should the daughter of the president do now, moving forward?
Pompous. See all you can see.
I shall use our travels to see and learn much about Gasco. My years at the Ladies' Academy left me unpracticed in speaking with boys and men.
I keep forgetting she went to a girls' school. Oh hey, I got one more.
One day I hope to help the people much the way my great father did. My father, who is certainly dead. I do not doubt that in any way whatsoever.
Good to know. Anyway, back to war. Where are they giving me patched up batteries? I can't use that crap. I can always sell it. Is that a spore enemy? Use acid to place a dot. Okay, that's fine. I can just bring out the machine gunners, they can swat him out of the sky. Yeah, therefore I've got Airquake and Blitz Spear. Oh, they're already at level 10. Yeah, I should be working on giving Brits a support that's not vanilla, because she's in very high demand. She's very popular. Alright, let me go for the OP nonsense, and maybe just deny them all turns forever. And it works on... oh, it worked on one, and also just one-shot one. I'll take that. Pathetic. Yeah, I might be a little overpowered here. Okay, can use Pack Attack. Gas from the bulb as it inflicts fear and depression on all children. We need to avoid that at all cost. So, let's get the Dream Team out here. Jin and Vanilla. Wappa with Heart Shot can help to pierce through that armor as well. Then I need another grenade launcher unit. So that may as well be Sheena. Because Sheena. I should have her going last, because her support ability helps delay the enemy. Give me the Heart Shot. I was worried that was going to be a little underpowered, because she has, like, nothing in the tank for, like, a link attack, but that was still pretty strong. Anyway, here comes Arrogant Shot. Poor bastard never stood a chance. Jesus. Such overwhelming power. Alright. Now I just need to armor shred and just go to town with a couple cannon boys. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I should focus on Boron over Malt. Malt is good, but Boron is starting to come into his own now that he's learning more and more of his skills. Feel a little bad neglecting the main character, but I mean, this kind of happened in the first game, too. So, oh well. And we'll just take some Breach. Alright. Or Vanilla could just roll it. Jesus. So this is the power of being hideously over-leveled all game. No one cares, Socks.
Father, what should I do?
Something bothering you, Vanilla? Please, please let this be the loyalty mission.
When I said father, I mean, nothing. Don't worry about it.
You know, I don't think I ever thanked you properly for backing me up when everyone was upset with me. I owe you for that.
Thank you. I only defended you because I thought you wanted revenge as badly as I did for my father. It felt like what I wanted was being called out and rejected by everyone.
I'm not going to pretend like I fully understand what you're thinking or going through, but I'm on your side. You must be infinitely more grief-stricken and angry than us. I mean, you lost both your mom and your dad.
Right. How can I tell him father might still be alive?
If there's something you want to get off your chest, you can talk to me. I'm sure Lieutenant Muscat would be a more dependable confidant if she were here, but I'll do what I can as the oldest. You don't have to talk about your problems. We can just chat. It might do some good to take your mind off things.
Yeah, you might be right. What should I do?
Okay, that seems like a very good sign. It seems like a very good sign that I got that prompt. I'm hopeful. Alright, naturally, we do not take the safe route because I ain't no bitch. Except when I Nuzlocke. There, I will be as cowardly as I goddamn well please. Okay, yeah, I can just spam Arrogant Shot and Heart Shot. And then I guess just have Boron for, like, just damage? Yeah, okay. I really like this strategy this game is letting me pursue, like, oh hey, you know the whole armor mechanic that's, like, incredibly key to our core gameplay? How about you just ignore that, King? You don't need to worry about it. Alright, I should toss into defend there. Oh, right, it charges up on turn 1. Been a minute since I've fought one of these guys. Let's see. With you only at 900, I probably don't need an Arrogant Shot. I can probably just hit you. Yep. Delicious. Oh my god. That's it. That's the final piece of the combo. This is the boss combo. We have the final piece. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking on boss fights. Turn 1. Malt opens up with Inspirational Fire. Buffs luck on everyone on the active fire line, which is him, Vanilla, and Brits. Turn 2. Vanilla. She uses Rage, increases her power at the cost of accuracy, so she's buffed on crit rate and on attack. Turn 3. Brits. He uses Eagle Eye, buffing accuracy for everyone. Vanilla now has buffed attack, crit rate, and accuracy, and she just absolutely goes to town. This is perfect. And that's so exciting, and I've been drinking so much tea that I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back in a couple minutes. Hope you'll stick with me. Glad people are around this Sunday morning. I was like, is anyone gonna be around? Will anyone tune in? But I'm glad y'all are here. We'll have more furry war crimes to come this morning. Fear ye not. Be back in a few. Okay, I return. High quality morning slander, I see. You know, I've actually tried kombucha a couple times. I've kind of meant to, like, see if there's reason behind the hype, I guess you'd say. Because, like, enough people like it, there must be something to it. But a couple of times I've basically, like, tried it a sip and I was like, this tastes like swamp water or something. Yeah, it's healthy. And, like, tea is... I mean, tea at worst is just kind of neutral. But I totally give off hipster vibes. I have an automatic reaction of, like, if thing is popular, I do not want to like thing. It's a thing I've finally learned to embrace in myself in my old age. I don't want to be the mainstream, man. Kale smoothie. Ugh. But, also, you know, I wouldn't do a Subaru Outback. Subaru Outback is lesbian culture. I couldn't take that from those ladies. I'm not entitled to it. Right. Oh, it only has 4,800 HP. That's not that bad. So, I think I can just leave the Blatsturm to Vanilla with Arrogant Shot, and everyone else just dog piles on this enemy. So, I'm actually good to go with the loadout that I have, amazingly. But I can make it a little better if I could swap in Sheena and get some free SP recovery along the way. Yes. Arrogant Shot is probably going to do about 3,000? Almost exact. Alright, it's now in rage mode, but whatever, I can take a hit. Bring it on! Yeah, 5,000, that's not a big deal at this point. I'll do an attack just for 3 SP, because it should be dead next arrogance shot. Finish him. Perfecto. When are we getting the Pokemon region based on Italy? We've had Poke France. We've had Poke America. We've had Poke UK. Anyway, so we got a couple pack attackers down here. And then some acid flying boys up here. I think I have to leave the ground game to vanilla. I'll take some hits in the meantime, and then I just try and wipe out the aerial enemies as quick as I can. So let me get out Brits. And also Cal. Yeah, Brit's going first. Yes, this is what I want. If I get very lucky, maybe she one-shots. Ah, close. And go for the Gwitter. Okay, got a stun on one. Useful. Alright, some minor damage here and there. Ooh, okay, that's bad. Okay, but... Okay, Vanilla's gonna be able to take one out next turn, which means they'll just waste their action. This is fine. Kill him! Which means their turn should be wasted. Emphasis on should. Hey, welcome, welcome. No worries. Happy to have you here. You did miss, there was a largely pretty, like, breezy boss fight. Like, it went really smoothly. Didn't really have much of story consequence, though. And now we're continuing on in the killing fields. How was the hiking this morning? It's gonna be a hot day here, to the point where, like, basically, around the time when I'm probably gonna be ending stream, it's gonna be, like, too hot for me to want to go outside, so I'm just gonna be a lazy sack of crap all day, but... Hey, I need to do laundry anyway, so it's whatever. But I am also a wimpy baby man when it comes to heat, and I've never been shy about that fact. Ah, pouring rain. Yeah, you're probably getting that, because I think that, like, endless cycle of rain we've had hanging over Denver is finally, like, moving on from us. So you're probably getting, like, a little bit of that. Oh, Vanilla's already in hero mode. Okay. Jesus, that was quick. But hey, good that it only started pouring rain on the way home and not when you were actively hiking. Oh hey, I got the abs ranking. Rage leveled up. Oh wait! Wait, Rage already buffs her luck. Never mind. Never mind, the malt... Never mind, the malt encouraging shot is not as much of a game changer as I had thought. Oh, I'll take an upgrade to the regen, though. That's always welcome. Give me the free things! So to explore the ruins, we're of course going to have Vanilla, because she needs to become even more powerful. May, because I think she's falling a little bit behind on levels, and Kyle, same sign. Okay, first order of business is to scout it out. So I can get 5 bullets if I can get past those doors. Free thing. There's a door over there that's behind that I need a bullet to get to. Second floor. I'm gonna finish... Let's see, can I... Is this thing attacked by... I can run past it, so... Ah. Sniped your key! Okay. Let me look for bullets on the second floor. Because I would still like to completely clean the place out. Because it's just pretty realistic. Oh, hey! This floor is just bullets. I like that. It's very simple, like here. Go forth, small child. Do a crime. I can't defeat those with bullets. Let me... those are a little hard to evade. Oh wow, there's a lot more to this place. Hey, bullets! Okay, and... can charge my gun here. Let's see, do you attack by spinning? Yeah, you do. I want to see what lies beyond you, and I've got the bullets to spare. Yep, okay, there we go. That should lift one of the gates I need to get past. And wait, actually, I should charge my gun again before I go. It is a little annoying that the bullet elements only last for one shot before they're gone. Yep, one down, one to go. Not past you. This. That's a lot of bullets. And there's a charge shot. Perfect. You have 3 hearts, so I need to slip past you, get the bullets needed to kill you. Charge my gun. There we go. Alright. You know, I didn't think much of these little puzzle dungeons in the first game, but I'm kind of enjoying them a little more now. I'm not sure what changed. I guess it's just the addition of, the, like, bullet elements. It's added a little bit more of an element to it. Literally. I wasn't even going for that. Adds a bit more strategy to it, even if it is a little clunky. Whatever. It's enjoyable. Plus, now you can get money from it directly. And I do enjoy getting me some money. Level up for Kyle. Who is kind of becoming one of my less useful party members. Thank you for the grocery lurk, you. Gotta give yourself a bit of a break of EV training and XP grinding your Pokemon, right? Alrighty. Airship man. First, please buy my stuff. Some decent gains there. Now, where can I transport to? I can transport down to the dangerous route. Or I can transport to the safe route, get a free heal, fight an easy battle, come back here, and then transport to the dangerous route after I get fully healed up. I should also check where I have supply drop points. Oh, never mind. That I can do later then. So let's transport back there. Because we do full clears of these chapters. Because why not? If they're just going to blatantly let me become hideously overpowered, I'll take it. Yes, I would like my safe route with the free heal, please. Delicious. 18,000? Jesus. Okay, this looks familiar. Okay, I got a careful proc right off the bat. Free appreciate that, game. Okay, I think my strat here is pretty well set in stone. We get Wop out here. She can delay the enemy tank. And then Malt... And then Malt can shoot it down, and Vanilla just keeps hammering away at the armored foe. Because Arrogant Shot is a gift from the gods. I had the beginnings of a thought, and then I lost it. Ah, you fool, you've only given a free turn to Vanilla. You know, I kind of underestimated that hero skill of hers, but I've become more and more appreciative of it over time. Okay, kind of similar sign to before. Vanilla handles the ground game, and I get gunners front and center to take care of the enemies in the air. Of course, do the Glitter. Nice! Stun on both of them. We love to see it. Man, this game is so not balanced, and I love it so much. It's delightful. For the most part, I do enjoy challenge in my games, but like, I kind of had to claw my way here to get this overpowered. Hey, SAS ranking. And you know, sometimes in RPGs, it's just fun to have a total power fantasy. Geoflare. Good. I think that was... Oh hey, and they maxed out their social link. Hot times. I feel like at this point, because we got that little event with her, I should be able to pass her loyalty check. So I think I'm safe to not keep focusing on her support so much. I hope I'm right on that. So I might just have her, like, just kind of sit with Jin, because those two supported have proven to be hilariously overpowered. Because Jin boosts damage dealt to ground enemies, and that is all that she ever fights, because she can't hit air enemies, because she uses a big ol' cannon. Hello, you're large. Flee the battle after a certain period. Okay. So we got an XP, a big XP enemy. Yeah, still straight 50-50. Obviously, I have Brits go after that with Sharpshooter because he doesn't miss. I think I just... XP is a little more important. Do I want my loadout to be here? Maybe just same as it is. I've got two people going after the air foe, and then Vanilla handles the ground game. That works for me. Okay, if I can get another... Oh! Finish it! Finish him! Nice! Okay, that skill is already coming in kind of clutch. It only has 1 rank of armor, so I think I can go... It's safe for me to Furious Burst. Very nice. And then I think I can do a little swap around so that I just do 1 rank of Armor Shred, and then Vanilla and Boron can rip and tear until it is done. Super Piercing Shot. And I'm just hoping and praying that the mini-boss that's coming up is not gonna wreck me too badly, because it's happened before where I've been just filled with confidence and hubris, and suddenly the game's like, oh, you think you're overpowered, and then just slaps me in the face repeatedly while I cry. Okay, phase 1 ain't bad. Yeah, this is the same enemy group I've been fighting all chapter. So I just keep vanilla out, and then... yeah, this loadout works. So first, you can just delay. You burn that beautiful, beautiful arrogance shot. Boron hopefully kills. No, not quite. Damn. Okay, I might take some damage here. Oh, you missed! You missed! You fool! Okay, and I've got a link attack in the tank between Vanilla and Jin. So, unless this next fight is really rough, I should have it. Let's see. Inflicts injury on all children. Can fatally derail the formation of not... oh, inflicts fear and depression. Yeah, that thing needs to die now. Immediately. Chance to inflict smoke would be really strong. Yeah, I think I need a full power layout here. And I'll have Sheena bringing up the rear so she can Firestorm, maybe inflict a dot on all enemies, and she'll have the support effect of delaying enemies even further. That miss was super clutch, yes. For sure. Yeah. Light them up, kids. Okay, I got smoke on them both. Oh, that is the ideal outcome. Part shot. Okay, drill is charging. Don't love that. Bulb is charging. Hate that. Firestorm, delay him. Maybe put some fire on him. Okay, and they're both delayed. I really don't know that I'm going to be able to put enough damage on this thing to kill it. The drill is whatever. Injury is annoying, but I can deal with it. But depression is very, very bad. You know, nothing but hot takes here from your boy Vim. Depression is bad. I know, I'm so brave for saying it. I'm not gonna have time to do the buff combo, but I could have Brit Shred Armor, opening up Vanilla to Furious Burst, and then I could swap in Boron to do his Wombo combo. Wait, I probably won't... how much SP do I have? Only 30. I probably won't have enough for him to do his massive attack, but Malt should be able to get a good hit in. Isn't that just slang for bummed out? Yeah, you know, man. Just stop feeling down. That's all you gotta do. I'm shaking my head. You can't see it, but I'm shaking my head. Alright, come on, Furious Burst. We need some strong crits here. Please. Good. Good, 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 good. Only 1,200 HP left. I think I can probably get that done with normal attacks. And then just tanking the drill shot to the face to save on SP a little bit. Perfect. Okay. That opens me up to defend through the drill attack. If I get to take some injuries here, that's fine. You missed! You missed! Ah, I love it when a plan comes together. Amazing. I think it might have still had smoke on it to drop its accuracy, and it was just displaying fire because that was the most recent status ailment. But even so, that's still huge. Because now it can't do that anymore. So now I can just kill them with killing them. Oh, that's so good. Actually, yeah, I really need the SP restoration here. Yeah, let me get HP and SP restoration. And... yeah, actually I'll put Jin out on the front lines. Yeah, just kill him with cannons. Screw the armor, we just deal damage. Because at this point, the fight is a joke. The battle is won. Finish him! Beautiful. Beautiful. I love these leader skills. And we clear it with a flawless rank of Axe. Ah. That's a major feels good, I gotta say. Salutations! Are you making your way for the port? My colleagues and I are working to promote the shops there, and we're out here giving away free coupons today. Here's what I have left. Please go ahead and take one. Gee, what should I take, material shop? Sure thing, just take that to the material shop. It's only valid in the port ahead, though. This is why I saved my money. Everything's coming together. Ooh. Peace candy and money items. Perfect. Okay, with those riches in hand, I think I can afford to buy an HP and SP refill from the airship here. Which is a little pricey, but it's worth it. No need for air raid, because I like fighting battles, not skipping them. And we move on. Alright, tank's in great shape. Got a lot of SP in the tank. That is a depression tank. That's an HP restoration. That is a fear tank. Okay. Multiple threats on the board here. I think Sheena is one of the better answers here, because I can use her to Earthquake, and she should have acceptable accuracy. Not, like, great accuracy, but acceptable accuracy. It'll work. The increased crit rate is actually probably going to be pretty good. Actually, no, I set up... There's only one air enemy. I don't need to Airquake here. And actually, I could just burn Britz's Link attack right off the bat. Yeah, because I definitely want to avoid fear and depression if I can. Light him up, my boy! Okay, that's one down. Okay, we got a charge. You know what? I've been meaning to give this a try. Damn. Well, it did say low accuracy. I mean, they can't have all of Sheena's attacks be amazingly, overwhelmingly powerful. She'd just be too powerful otherwise. Honestly, all it does is inflict damage. If we take a little hit here, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, now we just air boys. Pack attack. Absorbs SP every turn? Oh, that is priority 1. That must die immediately. And with extreme prejudice. Or maybe it just gets stunned for the entire fight? Maybe, possibly. Delicious. Yeah, let me thin the field a little bit here. Alright, now this is just kind of a gimme. Now we just clean up the rest. Simple. No damage taken. Another ass ranking. And we got another social link. Good to go. Perfect. Where are these patched up batteries? I don't need this crap. Guess I can always sell it. You know, we should take the normal route. Though I do appreciate how the game's let me go back and do the safe routes just to clean up the leftover stuff. It's very nice. Anyway, we get Sheena in here to do an earthquake, and then I think cannons otherwise. Boron Shell Festival might come in super clutch here. Jin also has AoE abilities. I doubt I'll need that extra power, but, like, just in case. You know, straight up, I think if Sheena used a cannon instead of a grenade launcher, she'd be able to go toe-to-toe with Vanilla for most useful character in the game. As it is, she's still a strong contender and one of the better members of the crew. It's just the grenade launcher's attack power that holds her back. What do you do, Flesh Tank? Okay, you just enrage at half health. That's whatever. Vanilla can, of course, get to work absolutely annihilating that armored tank, and then I have grenade launchers chip away at the other. Very easy. Yep, this works for me. Might take some hits, but I've got a little more HP to spend than SP. I do appreciate how, like, a lot of the... I feel like not every new RPG is like this, but a lot of... And we get a careful proc. Everything's coming up me today. A lot of new RPGs, I feel like, the focus is less on, like, kind of these long sort of tests of endurance that you tended to have in, like, old RPGs. Like, you had to, like, make sure your MP would hold out for your healing as you had to fight random battle after random battle. It became almost more of a resource management game than, like, a tactics game. And Fuga kind of does the same thing, where it's like, there's kind of an ebb and flow between, like, letting yourself spend a little more HP by taking hits, or spend a little more SP by just going hard with skills in the random battles. I really, really enjoy that element of the series. And I'm so glad it's back in this iteration. Because I feel like that's a little bit more of a rare experience. Like, I've played a number of RPGs, even some that are, like, retro. It's not a strictly new idea, where, like, you fully heal after every fight. And I get the intention. It means that they can just always design to have battles at, like, full intensity. But you lose something when you go that route, I feel. Maybe it's just the old head in me, I'm not sure. But I find myself missing that just a little bit. Just another thing that gets sacrificed in the name of accessibility. These damn kids don't know how good they got it, etc., etc. You've heard it all before, I'm sure. Alright, machine gunners to the fore. Let's wipe these chumps out. And okay, I can just shoot them all down while they're stunned. No objections here. Finish him! This is my new favorite skill. It seems to trigger kind of a lot, too. That is a fear and depression tank. Okay. I don't... Well, I care a little bit with the thing up. Ooh, an SP sucker. That's also bad, but this thing is a bigger problem, for sure. I think... What do I need to stun? 2 yellows and a red. Obviously vanilla. Obviously Wappa. So she can heart shot her way around it. Then maybe Sheena, because she's about to go hero mode? Perhaps? Maybe? She doesn't have a support. She doesn't have a link attack built up with anything here. Guess I'll go for the resist injury, fear, and depression, because that might become relevant in a hot minute here. Plus, it looks like I'll just be burning a lot of my SP anyway to get this fight done with, so... If it absorbs SP, there might not even be that much left to take. So, it's fine. Okay, charging the bulb. Yeah, in fact, if I deliberately spend all my SP... Or, like, almost all of it. Alright, now I'm only down to 11 anyway. So I was already pretty much out. So it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's not, like, great, but I'll live. Okay, at this point... Oh, she's already got the Brits back up, so she should maybe be able to hit that. Normally I want to put machine gunners out because it's blue clocks, but if I can't shred armor, they're going to be doing absolutely no damage. So actually I think this formation is fine. I'm dodging all over the place. I love it. Oh no, all my SP that I definitely had is getting drained. Whatever shall I? Yeah, this would have been devastating if it had happened. Oh, I can't make use of your hero mode right now. That is a shame. Oh well. I'll take a cast ranking. That's fine. May and Kyle are dropping a little bit behind. I'll have to see if I can give them a little more XP when we get to intermission. But hey, I've only got one injury and no one depressed. So, that helps. The Bellinos' signal is cut off from this point. There may be some sort of jamming device within the facility that prohibits the use of sensor systems. Everyone taking their soul off. Jeez. So, we don't even know if the Bellinos is inside or not? We can't rely on senses, then we'll use our eyes. And on that note, welcome to intermission. They're like, hey, Boron's been injured for like 8 years now. Please help the boy. Hungry, cook, planting something in the garden, ruins, vegetable potage. May's just like, please, give my brother some food. He is so hungry. Girls only pajama party, hungry. Scrap fishing, plant fruit, treasure chest. I don't think I can afford to do the treasure chest. Oh yeah, I do have supports to do. Before I do anything, let me run through and get all the social link events done with. Isn't sight a sense? Shh. Kyle's trying his best.
Jin, can I speak with you on the matter we spoke of before?
Sure can. Like I said, I'm here whenever you're ready.
I still want revenge for my father.
And?
My father sought to bring peace to all the people of Gasco, but his vision does not need to end with his loss. In fact, I believe allowing his hopes to fade with him would be akin to allowing him to die myself.
Makes sense to me.
I will get my revenge by seeing Gasco return to peace. Doing so will allow my father's spirit to live on. Allow me to move on.
Now that's the sort of revenge I can get behind. Count me in. We'll see that his vision lives on, together.
Thank you, Jin. Your support gives me great confidence.
Oh. And now their already overpowered link attack is even better. Let's see, who else was it who had supports that maxed out? I think it might have been Sheena? Yeah, Sheena and Hap. They'd have an odd pairing, those two. But they work decently well together in combat. I don't know if I'm going to be pairing them up that much now that they're, like, maxed out, though. I might want to build her up with someone else.
I'm sorry for stamping out your dreams like that before.
It's okay, you just told me the truth. You weren't being mean.
Hack.
But if you're feeling bad about it, can I ask a favor?
Of what sort?
Even heroes need help sometimes, right? That's why they always have lots of friends.
That is true indeed. Just as we needed each other both in the last war and now.
Yeah, so what do you say to being one of my pals on my future adventures? A hero and a sorceress would make a pretty good team.
The positivity you show in the face of adversity will certainly make you a fine adventurer. And I would be more than happy to join you on an adventure someday.
It's gonna be the adventure of a lifetime. Okay, that existed. I have no strong feelings one way or the other about what happened there. She does want to plant some fruit. We have a request for vegetable potage. Oh, decreases skill cost. Yes, I am more than okay with this. And that's a whole lot of wishes taken out in one move. And gets me all the way to the goal. Oh my god. A little bit overpowered. Vanilla got speed. And now, of course, you know I never go anywhere without my XP food on, so... Make some strawberry... I don't know how to pronounce that word, but make the strawberry thing, May. Okay, I also need to make sure I get eggs, because I'm pretty low on those. Egg. Egg. And then focus on some feathers and also wool. And then we plant some fruit in the garden by request. Also need wheat. We never are going to stop needing wheat. I think strawberries are in a little more demand, so I'll plant those, I guess. But mostly I should probably shore up my other crops. My fruit supply is pretty good at this point. Let's see, girls only pajama party, explore some ruins, scrap fishing. Scrap fishing is easy enough to do, and I can do that with anyone to fulfill the wish. Because I don't have any upgrades ready to go on the tank. Anything? Hey! Hit that 18%. Okay. I'm not sure if I need any of those. Oh. Hey, I can upgrade the reactor. Get even more SP. Perfect. Three people want to do ruin exploration. But they're people that I don't really use that heavily, so I think I'm fine with them not having hero mode active. Sux in particular just doesn't count as a person. And Jin I mostly use as a support gunner anyway. So I might just do the girls only pajama party for Vanilla. Because her hero mode is, like, kind of the best one in the game. So... Sorry, Boron. You're gonna have to stay wounded. Again. Boron's like, it's alright. I'm fine. I'm just slowly bleeding out over here, but you guys have your pajama party. I'll be okay. Vanilla's like, oh, thank you so much for understanding, Boron. You are such a good friend. He's like, yeah, I think I'm gonna pass out from blood loss. Poor guy. Honestly, May backing up Vanilla could be a really strong... No. I should get a good support going for Sheena, because she is SP restoration, so someone that'd be good for her to back up. And good backing her up. Wappa is good, but she kind of supports everyone. Same with Vanilla. Who is someone I use decently frequently, doesn't really need support to be effective, and could benefit from having their normal attacks powered up with 8 SP regeneration. Natural Thought is one of the canon users. Maybe Boron, actually. Yeah, Boron doesn't really need any support because he's slow, but he's already got the support with May for that. But if I don't need to worry about his speed, he doesn't really need any help otherwise. So yeah, let me work on getting those two a little closer. I'll have Boron do the talking, because he could still use some more Wait, could he? He's level 30. Sheena is 31.
That massive Geist felt as if it were possessed by Jill's pure hatred. What drove Jill to be quite so hateful?
Chance to deepen your bond.
I'm considering giving Bluette a new outfit.
Match your outfit with yours.
Good thinking. Then we might really look as if we are sisters.
And social link go. Please don't take this the wrong way, but I noticed you're much more cheery than you used to be when we first met.
Am I really? I suppose maybe I am. I was shy to begin with, and I didn't know any of you quite so well back then.
Maybe you were scared of how big I was.
I think I was. Oh, but I shouldn't have said that, I'm sorry. I was perhaps more overwhelmed than frightened.
Sorry about that.
Glad to see the best parts of you are still very much there, Boron. You're as sweet as ever.
Boron's like, it's because I consume a third my body weight in sugar every morning. Oh? Receiving incoming transmission from the Belenos, now patching through.
Jill, everyone, please.
It's Hannah!
You can hear me? Thank goodness. I can't talk long, so I'll keep this short. I want you all to show Jill this data log that was left for him. It's encrypted, so I don't know what it says, but I think Jill should see it for himself.
As Hannah spoke to the children, an encrypted data log was transferred to the Tenaris. Obtained the time-worn message. This data log must be a compressed video recording. It will take some time to decrypt the file and revert the compressed data to its original video format.
Every time the Belenos powers up, Jill seems to lose a piece of himself. It's almost like the Belenos is stealing away Jill's sanity.
Did he have much to begin with, to be fair?
If this keeps up, I don't doubt Jill and the Belenos will go on a rampage that would destroy the entire world.
A rampage? Is the Belenos okay? If that happens, you're going to be put in serious danger.
Don't worry about me. Just stop Jill. Don't let him hurt anyone else.
We'll stop him, and we'll save you. Just hold on, Hannah.
That alone is all I... How do you plan on saving her?
Generic hero response or slightly more determined response? I'll do anything. We'll figure something out. I just know we will. You got that right. There's no other way this shakes out without saving Hannah. Where there's hope, there's a way. As long as we hold on to it, we'll come up with something.
Hope. Yeah. Like the hope I have that Father might still be alive.
He is totally not. There's no way he's alive. I am detecting enemy units approaching ahead from deep within the facility. Let's keep moving. The Belenos might be further inside. We're counting on you to decipher that message from before then, Hax. I am running a concurrent decryption of the message as we speak. We'll let you know as soon as it is completed. Complete. Well, I had to guess. Resolution event? Hi, Walt. Mind if we chat? I'm a little busy prepping for battle right now. Is it urgent? Oh, no. Maybe another time, then.
Looking for advice? Give yourself some time and you might find the solution comes clear to you on its own.
Maybe, yeah. Guess I'll just sit on it a while.
Boron, I'd love to listen if you don't mind sharing. We're friends, after all. We should be here for each other. That's how we got through the last war, right?
Yeah, thanks.
That is true. My apologies for responding rather brusquely, Boron.
Same here. Guess I was a bit too caught up in it all. I'm here to listen. Thanks, but I think my problem just solved itself.
Well, isn't that lovely? These do mystify me a bit. Like, how much different are these if you're focusing empathy? And are they actually changing the story or not? Anyway, I need to re-up my water. I'll be back in just a few. I think I should be good to push on to at least the end of the chapter. I don't want to go too late this morning, because I don't know when Avalon is going live with his Pokéboomers stuff, but I want to be there to support him and spy on his gameplay. So I don't want to overlap that, but I'll be right back. Hope you'll stick with me on this lovely morning, or maybe afternoons for some of you at this point. I don't know. Anyway, back in a few. Alrighty, I return. Thanks for waiting, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Happy Father's Day to any dads in the chat. And hey, be sure to call your dad if your dad's still around. I need to do that myself this afternoon. But I'm sure he's partying it up today, so I might just end up leaving a voicemail. Alrighty, what do we got? I'm not a coward, so I'm gonna take the normal route. That's a bigger heal anyway. Oh, yes, we're in great shape. Therefore, we naturally take on the dangerous route. Oh, hey, it's just a straight-up earn nice things bound. I do appreciate these. I don't think I really need to give a damn about money, so I'm strictly just gonna focus on the enemies in the air. Actually, no, let me put May out there, so I can keep charging their Link attack. Yes. And of course, we do a sharpshooter. Which has gotten pretty damn powerful. 3 misses in a row, very cool. 3 hits in a row.
We'll take a little damage, but that's fine. And I can always swap in Vanilla to just arrogant shot the big spider. Close. There's one. With any luck, this Sharpshooter is only 2 SP, huh? It seems oh, wait, no, I have the SP food going. Everything is discounted by 2. Okay, now I bring in Wappa and Vanilla and just go to town. Wappa... she's not going to be doing regular attacks, though, so... I guess it would be good for her to have at least one strong support, I suppose. Oh, wait, but we need Vanilla first. Good old classic arrogant shot. Oh, that's so much damage when it crits. I love it so much. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I got the XP enemies dead and gone, and I've already got a lot of money, so that's acceptable for an outcome. Because the XP is the main thing. No one cares, Socks. Though actually, Stun Zone is pretty good. Inflicting shock on everyone? That's pretty good. I might... No, we never use Socks. Stay strong, Vic. Okay, enrages at half HP. Oh, these things are actually stronger than the Armored Boy. Okay. Interesting. That calls for a bit of a change in strategy. I need Sheena out front in that case. Then Vanilla here to duel with the harshness, and maybe... Yeah, Boron with his AoE attack could be a really good follow-up there. And I just ignore the Armored Boy for now. They're almost certainly all going to get a turn before I kill them, so I might actually go for Flamestorm over Earthquake. Okay, I got a dot on 1. That's fine. 100% accuracy on the tanks. Light them up, Boron! Very nice. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, okay. Not that bad. Okay, I can probably take this one out before it gets to move. That one should just enrage and take damage over time, tick, and die. Theoretically. Fury. Perfect. Love it when a plan comes together. It does have some status ailment stuff. Honestly, it might be good to have her and Molt build up a rapport, because her having boosted attack when she's out there spamming Heart Shot is ultimately going to be to my benefit, for sure. Yes, actually. Let's go with this. But for the moment, she can't really do anything because they don't have a support yet. So mostly this is going to be the vanilla show. I know, shocking. I'm relying on her to get the... Okay, that works too. These are the... We strike first. Good. These are the Explodey Boys? Those are the Explodey Boys. But that is the Fear and Depression Boy. So that is a little bit higher of a priority. I need 2 yellow symbols. Yeah, I'm gonna need a strong heart shot to help take care of that. Then I can maybe try and pull off a flame shot with Sheena. Just burn all my SP. Because those self-destruction hits are no joke. Arrogant shot, because of course. Really could have used the crit there. And hit him with that Flame Storm. Okay, I'm getting some incidental damage on the guys up top, but that's probably not getting me up to kill them. Oh no! Oh, they're so fast! Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. I need a machine gunner out here to deal with those guys. Crap. Yeah, I think I need Kyle out here to pull an Airquake. Who is it that's about to move? It is not the boy who's about to self-destruct. Feels like a waste, because I had a strategy for those guys that was working, but c'est la vie. Just wasn't working fast enough. Oh dear. Charge bulb. Things we don't want to see. Please crit and kill it. Very close. 832. I think Wappa can probably pull that off. Okay, good. Finish him. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. That could have gotten real dicey if things had not gone quite that well. But we came... Giga Bazooka. I think this was in the first game too, and I don't remember it being good. Gewitter leveling up is a wondrous, joyous thing. Okay, good things all around. Oh, damn, it's 11 already. I wonder, I'm starting to get a little hungry. A portion of the video message has been partially decrypted. Great, let's see it. Understood. Commencing playback. Oh, this is important.
I'm recording this log on the Belenos project as a confession to you, and in memory of the children whose lives it claimed.
The video log had been created by an engineer from the old world. In it, she outlined the history of the Belenos project from its development to its termination. It seemed the Belenos was created by Crusade, the same organization that had made the Teneris. Unlike the Teneris, however, which was made purely as a destructive weapon, the Belenos had been created with a specific purpose in mind. That sounds bad. It had been given the ability to recreate objects and revive the dead lost on the battlefield, powers that rivaled the gods themselves. And you didn't think this was gonna... Your scientists never stop to think if they should. However, its development had been halted following a difficulty in the production of the cyborg hybrids made to pilot the machine proper, like Jill.
So many young hybrid lives were cut short by the project before it was ended, all save the one child who came closest to succeeding. That was you, Jill.
That is all of the data I have been able to decrypt so far. I will continue to analyze and decrypt the remainder of the video.
Hybrids? I can hardly believe such technology existed. So Jill isn't just a normal person after all? They made people? That just sounds wrong to me.
Huh. I understand the desire to create as an engineer, but they were playing with life itself. It doesn't sit right with me either, but that woman didn't seem like a bad person.
Me too. I don't think she's bad.
She sounded kinda nice.
Yeah, I think so too. She sort of reminded me of Jan. She spoke affectionately, like she cared about Jill. I'm willing to bet Jill knows who she is. I just want to know what she says in the rest of the video. She mentioned the Belenos has the power to recreate objects and revive the dead. That must be how it's bringing back weaponry from the Burman army. Can it really bring back the dead, though? That sounds next to impossible for anyone who's not God.
Oh, so God is canon? I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. I'm gonna stop thinking about the lore for half a second. All I can say for certain is that woman seemed to have a deep connection with Jill. Maybe her words will convince him to stop. If she can convince him, maybe we can even use the Belenos' power to bring back Hannah. Well, given how that thing has been bringing back tanks, I don't think you want it to bring back one of your friends from the dead. I don't think that's going to be like she's just going to come back exactly as she was. She's going to be some kind of weird meat zombie if she comes back. Right?
You might be right. I really hope it works out that way. That's the ticket, some positive thinking that set us on the right track.
The tank is a little beat up to do a dangerous route, but I still want that loot, though. This may prove to be a terrible decision. We'll see. Oh, okay, these aren't bad. Okay. I just go full machine gunners here, and I focus down the bulb enemy. And the rest should pretty well work itself out, I think. And let's have Brits up first, because Gewitter might make this part of the phase of the battle a complete chip. You missed? Really? Ugh. Well, alright, I can just gun that one down while the other two are stunned, I guess. Annoying as hell, though. Okay, we do need a mega piercing shot on the bulb boy. It actually might be good, because I think that thing can take full accuracy attacks from grenade launchers to get Wappa in here for some additional oomph. And also some SP recovery while I'm at it. Even if it's only just a little bit. It's fine if we take a little damage. Focus. Perfect, perfect. Might need that healing here. Or I could just pop a repair kit. Yeah, I'll just pop a repair kit. Because I'll want my SP for the next two fights. well, this one's easy. It's time for the Vanilla Kills Everyone show. My favorite. And everyone else, I guess I could have Malt buff her up with Top Dog. I don't know that that's strictly necessary. I guess I have Wappa out as well, maybe? Spam Heart Shot. And then I just have somebody out who's fast who can guard a lot. Yes. Ooh. It is kind of funny. I think I mentioned this before, but like, I'm not doing a whole lot on Father's Day. Like, I think you know, I'll be calling my dad, obviously. But for the most part, today is just like a take care of laundry and like clean the house day for me. But as it so happened, my dad was here in town over Mother's Day weekend, and my mom was not. So I took my dad out for a Mother's Day brunch while he was here, which felt hilarious to me. Like we were at just a local place that I've been meaning to try for a long time, like one of those sort of breakfast only places. That, like, you know, they do lunch, but they're very much like, you should really only be coming here for breakfast and brunch. And everyone else was just, like, obviously just, like, there with their moms. Then it was just me, my brother-in-law, because he's who my dad was staying with, and my dad. Just three guys. Just three guys out for a Mother's Day brunch. Okay, we got two big self-destructy boys and an SP sucker. So that thing needs to die right away. May could pop her Link attack. But it might be better to save it. Yeah, I think I save it instead. I bring Kyle out here. And then Chick is the other one, because we've got Wappa doing backup support. Nah, we have the Super Luck crew going at it. Yeah, this is good, I think. I lead off with Gawitter, go for the stun. And then if not, I have Kyle do some armor shred, and we defeat the bulb a little more conventionally. Ooh, only a 50-50 chance of a stun on the big boys. Ooh! Some delightful crits, though. Oh, I should have rearranged the turn order a little here. Bit of an oversight on my part. Actually, I've got two stunned. Why don't I just focus this guy for a little bit? Okay, charging up to blow up. So this man needs to die. Finish him! I think I probably had him dead just from damage, but you know, still nice. Hey, why don't we do that again? Beautiful. Love to see it. Flawless. No notes. Finish him! Resolution is so good. Seriously, I've been trying to think of, like, what empathy might get. And, like, unless they get procs that maybe, like... I imagine probably their counterpart to the SP heal is an HP heal if you're low. Which is good, but because of how the soul cannon works, you never want to let your HP drop too low in this game. And like, unless they get something that just heals off like fear and depression continuously, I'm having a hard time imagining much they can get that could hold a candle to the offensive boosts I'm getting from going full resolution. Okay, just one of these boys? That's easy. I don't even think I bother with my grenade launcher units. I just go straight for the cannons. So just kill him with bullets. How do you like that, chump? Finish him. Mechanics. Who needs mechanics? When I have power. Speaking of which, yeah, I'm definitely OP at this point. I think it's pretty safe to say. But I should get Wappa out here. You can be backed up with Boron, that's fine. And Malt, I guess? Yeah, we can get some HP recovery, perhaps. Perhaps. Give him a heart shot. Feel a little bad, because I never end up using her, her, like, actual hero mode ability, because I always have her spamming skills when she's out. Vanilla destroying everything in her path, as she should. Okay, and it's this group again. Fear and depression continues to be the greatest foe to defeat. So I think I swap out Malt for Sheena here. Yep. Yep. This is the way. I need that flower tank dead in the ground. Ooh, really could have used that hero mode on Vanilla here. And let's try for a Flamestorm. Okay, got fire on the flower tank. That's good. Bulb is charging. That's bad. I think I'm gonna have to... I might have to take that drill attack at full power. Oh, never mind. This thing only has 952 HP. Actually, a heart shot should probably kill it. Okay, great. Now, I can start spamming arrogant shots, and Sheena can guard. But maybe it misses again? No such luck, alright. Everyone's injured, Sheena's scared. Focus proc, very nice. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need to do some injury recovery here. And also some HP recovery. So, on that note, May, please come out to join us. And let's see how that ballad upgrade is working out for you now. Very impressive. Damn, that's a huge heal for only 12 SP. We caught a bass. Again? Didn't that just increase? Oh, that's Lullaby, not bad. Oh, nice. And the boss is right there. Perfect. Yeah, this should work out just fine. You know, assuming I don't get rolled by the boss. The remainder of the video log has been successfully decrypted. Thanks, Axe. Let's see it. Understood. Commencing playback.
Jill, of all the children we created, you were our masterwork. You showed limitless potential.
The researchers' chronicle of conducted experiments soon began to resemble a confessional, each recounting a desperate plea for atonement. The children were speechless as they listened to the woman's detailed account of Jill's tragic past. That concludes all decrypted video data. Wait, that's it? You're not gonna give us, like, what she actually says? That's... Really? That's a weird decision. Really? I mean, I guess we know Jill's backstory already, so it isn't... I don't know about that one, Chief.
I can't believe it. How horrible. Poor Jill!
We have to let Jill hear her message, for both their sakes. You got that right.
Yes.
Or maybe that'll come out in the boss fight. Maybe. Okay, yeah, we need to deal with some injuries here. Oh, vanilla... hungry, do laundry, eat a noodle, treasure chest, scrap fishing. Want everyone to be happy. Cook in the mess room, hungry. I'm scared of the soul cannon? Oh, does she need to pray to the soul cannon? That might be what that means. Which is probably a good thing to do anyway, but... first of all, we have to get this out of the way. Vanilla's gotta use the restroom. I don't like that this mechanic exists in the game. It was kind of funny the first time, but... if there's any one thing you're gonna get rid of for Fuga 3, please, CyberConnect. Don't... stop making me do this. Like, I know I technically don't have to, but it's a power-up to my most powerful character. So I kinda have to. Vanilla feels great. Okay, next order of business, I need to heal up everyone who's injured, because I don't know what kind of stuff Jill's gonna have in his bag of tricks, and I can't risk a lot of my best units getting KO'd. XP boost to Brits, maybe? And then May. As Vanilla becomes even more hideously overpowered. Kyle wants to cook. We have a request for Nodal. Which is up the crit rate. Yeah, okay. I can allow that. More crits are always good, particularly because Vanilla's gonna do the bulk of the fighting, probably. Wow, that's, okay. That's a lot of things taken care of. Sheena also wants to cook. Oh! Last Resort spends 35% of HP for 20% SP recovery. That could be really good in those fights where I'm just absolutely running away with it, and I just need more fuel for my offense. That's a really fascinating option. Sheena also wanted to do some cooking. So I normally go for XP food, but I think I might actually go for attack food here. Or I could go for speed. Because it is an XP boost only for one boss fight, so that's less important than all the random battles, I think. Ooh, that bonus speed is really good, though. But 30% attack. I guess I could just cook them both. I'll just cook them both. I'll just get hideously overpowered for this fight. Because we'll actually be fighting Jill, theoretically. So, I should be as prepared as I can be. Does mean treasure chest is not going to be able to be done. But that's fine, I think. Okay, cook the attack food as well. And now I'm out of eggs and milk. So that kind of necessitates my next step. Milk, milk, egg, egg. Feathers. I haven't even checked if I can upgrade the tank at all. That's usually my first stop. Nope. Okay, Socks wants to do the laundry, and that is free. But also screw him. He's gonna be Sir not appearing in this fight anyway. I'm gonna have Sheena and... yeah, Boron do it, because I was kind of working on them. Affinity greatly increased. Chick does want to pray to the Soul Cannon, and that is worthwhile, because based on Underground Antihero did some research, and apparently it drops the HP before one of your crew members gets yeeted into the Soul Cannon chamber, which is a very nice thing that I extremely want. Slightly appeased. Treasure chest, scrap fishing. I might honestly do this again, just in case we get another really tough boss fight. Moderately appeased. So then that would just leave... could do scrap fishing with the 2 AP I've got left. Because Jin usually is on support, but he is a decent frontliner as well. Particularly if Vanilla gets taken out of commission one way or the other. So it'd be nice to have him queued up and ready as well. Okay, I just need to set my starting formation for the Wombo combo. Okay, we have Boron, we have Brits, we have Vanilla. Oh, and they've got a link attack too. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Yes, because Rage, and then Eagle Eye, and then... yeah. This is what we want. Alright. Seal up, take on a boss. This appears to be the facility's innermost chamber. All sensor systems are still currently jammed, so I am unable to pick up the Belenos' signal. The dim gloom of the facility's inner sanctum made it difficult for the children to find the Belenos with their eyes alone. Something's not right. It's too quiet. All this darkness is giving me the creeps. If our sensors are being jammed, there must be something hiding back here. I'm sure of it.
But that bulkhead over there is closed tight. This might just be a dead end.
I am picking up a high energy reading directly ahead, deploying shields. Oh, boy doing a sneak attack. The closed bulkhead in front of the children was blown apart and a powerful laser beam struck the Exo Tenaris. Ah!
Shields deflected the blast, huh? Well, guess I'd be a little pissed if you went down that easy anyway.
Wait, Jill, we don't want to fight. There's something we need to tell you.
Huh? What the hell are you barking about? Don't tell me you're gonna start begging for your lives now. Belenos is the strongest it's ever been, and I'm able to fully wield its newfound power however I please. It's time for the showdown we've all been waiting for. Don't spoil my good time, runts. Ah! Ugh. Biosystems fully linked. Target acquired. Initiating attack sequence.
What the hell? Something weird's going on with this guy. Belenos is transforming. Maybe this is what Hannah meant when she said the Belenos was stealing away his sanity. Anyway, we have to stop this fight. Okay, what do we got? Recovers HP of other weapon generators. Can target all weapon generators for HP recovery. Attack delays one child after receiving energy. Delays all children. And does an injury. Okay, we got the full gamut here. Oh, wait. Hold up. Wait, there's another chamber that I can't target. What? Anyway. Open up with a good old Eagle Eye. Rage. And we're right into hero mode. Perfect. Okay, obviously I need to take down the healing gun first. Oh, but you... Oh, dear. Oh, no. Her accuracy down overwrote... Okay, that's fine. She can just focus on the injury gun. Okay, I kind of screwed that up, huh? Ah, damn it. Oh well, that's fine. She straight one-rounded that guy. We can unleash the Link attack, which speeds up everyone else. Quick burst. Beautiful. Let's see, that thing is almost down. So... Actually, it does have yellow symbols. And he's done his job with the accuracy buff. Or I could do it again and try and get the accuracy up on... No, for now I think it's more worthwhile to get Sheena out here. Let's do a little preemptive HP maintenance by killing it with a Siphon Beam. Okay, regeneration mode. Same as before. Awakening Chance! I'll do whatever it takes to make Jill hear us out.
Acquired target still fully functional. Recommencing battle.
He's not acting like himself at all. What should we do? Jill has always snapped out of it by focusing on, like, his rage and his anger and his hate. We need to bring out our angry boy. And it worked before when I fought him directly to basically just taunt him. Before it threw him off balance, now it should bring him out of it. So this is like a more direct attack. Like, how does it feel to be an overgrown puppet? That's gonna be like, I'm no one's puppet. And he's gonna like falter the control over him. How does it feel to be an overgrown puppet? Ah, damn it, did that not work? Target still fully functional. Recommencing battle. Recommencing battle. It's not working. Jill still wants to fight. Okay. That was not the right choice. My logic was wrong. Damn. 50,000. Changes in Jill's emotions affect the Bellis's performance, so handle accordingly. Noted. I'll just clock damage on the head while I can, I guess. Okay, it's gonna take him a couple turns to get back up and running. So, I do have a little chance here. No chance to inflict fire. Can't swap formation. Yeah, I think this is the time to overload. Yeah. Full power. Okay, I can swap formation out now. I need Malt. Just need as much damage as possible on this guy. And Boron needs to get to the back. I think I actually bring Sheena back in. Because she can Flame Storm. AoE attacks seem powerful for dealing with the various weapon pieces. Yeah. Alright, Malt, what have you got in... Increasing luck wouldn't be bad. Attack up. Could do a first strike. That tends to be pretty damn powerful. Yeah, let me just go for a first strike. And as before... Okay, yeah, the game doesn't like how I'm pushing the phase here. Surprise, surprise. Okay, light him up, Sheena. Okay, hit 2 of them, that's not bad. What does that thing do when it's charged? Delays all children. That's bad, but not the worst. I might try for Inspirational Fire here. Just go for AoE hits. Yeah, why not? Full offense. Roll them dice. Not bad. I wish I had the Link attack charged. 55% accuracy. I think I'll just have to content myself with taking out the big cannon. Yeah. And how? Oh! Oh, dearest me! Oh, that accuracy is really bad, actually. I think Sheena might be able to pull it off if I swap her in right now. And then I just put her at the back of the order, so hopefully by the time her turn comes up again, I can have... No, I should probably have Kyle up front, because he'll be able to hit the thing. Hopefully by the time her turn comes up, I'll have, like, the core of the boss exposed again. Maybe. Flamestorm? Yeah, we need that AoE. Come on. Come on. Hell yeah! Okay, 956. You don't really... Airstrike? Airstrike. God, this is a lot of SP, but... it's not... Oh! Oh, I was looking at the wrong HP bar. Okay, perfect. We got the big guy out. Awakening Chance. I'll do whatever it takes to make Jill hear us out. Damage report. Combat systems remain functional. How far is he going to take this? How far are we? The make him angry dialogue option didn't work before, so... Get a grip. You're a pushover at best. Or, wait, no. That could be seen as a little more... Is this really how you want to settle things, Jill? Yeah, this seems a little less mean. So I'll go for the less mean option, see if that works this time. There we go. Okay. Recommencing battle. I don't... Ah! Recommencing battle. That seemed to weaken the Belenos' control a little. The Belenos is weakening. Let's use this opening while we have it on the ropes. Perfect. That should be all the time I need. Successful awakening. The Belenos is temporarily disabled. And actually, I need to fuel my offense here. This is exactly what Last Resort is for. And full cannon power. No, I want to use their link attack. I mean, she does have the link attack, I guess. And the luck... Yeah, okay. We can leave Sheen out. That's fine. Welcome up. 17,000? Oh my god. Beautiful. Never stood a chance. And again. And down you go. Man, that was only a B rank for turns taken? I know I say this, like, a lot, but I have no idea how I could have done that faster. Well, maybe if I hadn't screwed up the vanilla combo. That probably would have helped. Burning Coal is probably his best attack, so I'm happy to see that level up. Ditto with Heart Shot. Nice. Alright, let's see if we can get through to this kid. Jill! Jill! I can hear Hannah. The Belenos' control is getting weaker. Damn it. Thought I told you. To shut it. Loudmouth. It sounds like Jill's come back to his senses. Alright, now might be our best shot at delivering that message. Jill, you don't have to hear it from us. Listen to what she has to say. Please. She. Who are you? The video log has been transferred to the Belenos. Auto playback initiated.
I'm recording this log on the Belenos project as a confession to you, and in memory of the children whose lives it claimed. Mama.
Jill was stunned to see the video log. The details of the engineer's confession were already well known to Jill, yet he stared at her as she spoke with a complex mix of emotions. I feel like this is probably just going to make everything worse, because it's going to make him angry. Late into the recording, the engineer imparted a message meant only for him.
Jill, of all the children we created, you were our masterwork. You showed limitless potential. Jill, you survived through such horrible treatment and experimentation, only to experience suffering beyond belief when you were forced on board the Tyrannus, as fodder for the Soul Cannon.
Jill winced in pain as if he were reliving the horrible memory. Tears began to well in the engineer's eyes as she continued her account.
Your strength as a hybrid ensured the Soul Cannon couldn't rob you of your life. Instead, it subjected you to a fate even worse than death. And there was nothing I could do as the Soul Cannon fired over and over and over again. I'll never forget the way you screamed. I can still hear it, even now. Cut the shit, Mama. You were just like the rest of them in the end. You even heard me crying out and did nothing to help. You just let it happen until I blacked out in the Tyrannus.
Jill stared at the video feed with a look of sheer disgust. The engineer wasn't finished yet. She continued her story with a grief-stricken expression.
I just don't want you to suffer any longer. That's why I put you sleep and sealed you away in the Tyrannus without consulting the organization. I won't allow you to be used as energy for the Soul Cannon ever again. What? I thought I blacked out from the torture the Soul Cannon was putting me through. Damn it, I can't really remember what happened. I'm about to deploy for the last stand against the Van Argent. I'll be going in your stead as ammunition for the Soul Cannon. Normally, only the life of a child can be used as an energy source for the Soul Cannon.
Why would you make it like that?
But I made a modification to the system that will allow an adult, like myself, to be used just this once. I'm not sure how the Tyrannus will react to this change. It might go out of control or simply stop functioning. If my little experiment results in the Van Argen destroying the Tyrannus and our kind being wiped out, well, then, so be it. Call it karma. To be destroyed by the unholy horrors we've wrought with our own hands. Don't worry about me, though. I'll be sleeping eternally, right here next to you in the Tyrannus.
She is the original Tyrannus AI, then. And wait, that means she is human. So why is she wearing, like, furry head gear? You know what? Whatever. We're just gonna gloss over that.
Jill, I know neither you nor the children whose lives we took should ever forgive what we've done. But believe me when I say, I loved you. I loved all of you, each and every one.
Jill sat in stunned silence as the video log reached its conclusion. After a moment and some struggle, his mouth formed words he almost couldn't comprehend. Yeah, everyone in this world is either a furry or they're a furry. Seems to be the case. You know, maybe that's why, like, all the scientists that already, like, in our real world, I don't know how many people are aware of this fact, like, a disproportionate number of IT professionals in the world are furries. So, like, it's not a huge leap that, like, all these scientists that would be working on these crazy secret projects
would also be furries. And like maybe that's why the people that came after the post-apocalypse in this world are actually furries, just because of the tastes of those scientists. Like they created Jill and he had like the furry headgear. They were like, "Oh, well we're like creating life anyway." Comic book guy was wearing a mask too. I am almost certain that he's also human under there. Like he's just also somehow still alive. Like Jill was still alive because like he's a weird immortal cyborg, I guess. I have no idea why Mask Man is still alive. Mama didn't trick me. She sealed me up, but not to be kept as an energy source for the soul cannon. I didn't black out from the torture the soul cannon was putting me through. It was Mama, and Mama used herself in the soul cannon instead of me? Jill, I can't even begin to understand what you've been through and how you've suffered. But I know what it feels like to not be able to trust anyone around you. What I don't get is how any of this makes you want to disrupt the peace and hurt the people of Gasco. Your thirst for revenge was based on a false assumption. Can't we stop this? There's no reason for you to fight anymore. I'm sure the woman who sacrificed herself to protect you would agree. About our little brawl. Yeah? I blacked out during the fight earlier. I don't even really know what happened. You think the fight was good enough to settle the score? Good, bad? I couldn't say. I just know no good can come from hurting people or taking lives. None of us like fighting. Vanilla's like, actually, I've rather developed a taste for... Hush, Vanilla! You know, I don't like fighting either. I guess something just snapped in me while the soul cannon fed on me over and over again. Jill, fighting you all was just fun, I guess. For the first time in my life, I was enjoying the thrill of battle. I hadn't felt so exhilarated since Mama told me stories about the big, wide world outside the facility. It kind of sucks that I'll never really know if we settled things properly. Is fighting really the only way we can settle things? I think we might know another way. What way is that? Well, how about a race? Hell, are you screwing with me? Not at all. This is how we always settle things back in our hometown. Huh. Guess that must be one of those games Mama told me about. The ones kids outside the facility played. Sounds like it could be a fun way to fight. Jill, there's no reason to keep fighting. Don't you agree? No. Can't say that I do. This isn't over for me. I can't just leave things unfinished. What's there to finish? Hey, get your ass back here. Give Hannah back. Think you can let Belenos go this one last time? Is that too much to ask? Yes! Just kill him if he's not going to cooperate. Come on. Damn it. I have to do something. For Hannah's sake. Once I'm done, we can settle things right. You know what? We had a moment. I'm not gonna ruin it by saying, how can we trust you? I'll be like, alright, you'll have to take account for everything you've done, you hear? Because, like, maybe if we build on this connection, maybe... This almost certainly won't happen, but maybe he'll seize the power of the next generator, use that to, like, power up the Belenos' like, resurrection protocols or whatever, and use it to bring Hannah back. Whereas if we, like, be like, how can we trust you? It'll be like, you know what? Fine. I'll go back to hating furries. That's fine. Alright, you'll have to take account for everything you've done, you hear? I guess you can't. You'll just have to see for yourselves the next time we meet. What the hell's he up to? Not sure what he's got up his sleeve, but I choose to trust him. I'm willing to bet he's not the same Jill we've come to know after hearing that engineer's message. Father, have we gone against your wishes? It's fine, Vanilla. Don't worry about it. Be loyal, be loyal. We're friends. Be loyal. Meanwhile, back at the Hall of Injustice. Oh, sorry. Drink of water. Power through. Power through. Last bit of voice acting here. Just what is it you intend to do? Is there really some unfinished business you need to take care of? There is. I've made my decision, and I'm following through. I'm bringing you back to your friends, though. Who's to say if this'll work on a loudmouth like you? Jill, do you mean? Sure do. I'm making the Belenos whole so it can fulfill its original purpose. To bring back those we've lost. Achievement unlocked. The Game of Knucklebones. Cleared Chapter 9. Cute little image. And I'm not sure, but I think Chapter 10 might be the final chapter. Yeah, I think I will get done with town, and then we will wrap up for the day, because my voice is starting to fail me. I still need to call my dad, and I really need to get something to eat. I'm very hungry. Something got you down, Jin? Thought you'd be happy to reach the port. It's all these airships here. I can't help thinking about the factory and how it's holding up. Sorry to pull you away from it like this. You'd better be. I really am. Man, I'm just riffing you. Lighten up. Once this fight is over, I'm gonna head right back to work off all this stress. That's how you're going to relax? By working? You're really something, Jin. Better stock up good if you're making your way to Mastiff. Merchant friend in town tells me they've got something extra special up for sale. Never hurts to be prepared, right? Where there's life, there's hope. Remember that. Oh yeah, also, I'm gonna check, how's my judgment gauge? I'm not at full resolution yet. I can still unlock one more skill, so I can keep picking the edgy reactions. My wife asked me to do the grocery shopping, but I just wound up spending 2 weeks worth of our budget on meat. How about some potatoes to go with that? Thank you so much. Now I can go home and live to see another day. Here, take some of this meat as thanks. Meat is expensive, so that's always good. Ah, the oven's good and busted. Won't be cooking much without it. Can't wait to try some. It's worth the wait, I promise you that. Be sure to swing by again. No. First, I'll check out the dogs. Count Novaloon? You hanging out? I know you're here, you shifty bastard. You seem bothered again. Is there something you're looking for? Not exactly, no. Yes, yeah, I am, looking for something, I mean. Okay, then. How about we search for it together? No, that's okay. It's a secret. Yeah, a feminine sort of secret, if you catch my meaning. Oh, sorry. Guess I still have a bad habit of sticking my nose where it doesn't belong. Hannah used to give me hell for it, too. Right. Anyway, I'm glad you and Jill were finally able to come to an understanding. Me too. I guess he isn't such a bad guy after all. Though I still think he has a lot to pay for. He's caused a lot of harm. Malt, there's something I need to tell you about my father. Ah, the lover's quarrel has come to an end, I see. Well, glad am I to see it. God damn it, Count Novaloon, go away. We were never fighting to begin with. Oh ho, please accept my apologies once more, Master Malt. And Miss Vanilla, was it? Huh? You remember my name? I mean, You honor me, good sir. I've got a fairly decent memory is all. Speaking of which, I brought you the latest issue of the comic pages.
About the next arc. I'd really like to know where the story's headed next. I feel like you'd be the right person to ask.
I can't say I take your meaning. The development of the story depends on all of you, in any case.
Huh?
I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next myself. Don't keep me in suspense too long, lad.
Shouldn't I be the one in suspense?
Right you are. Well then, until we meet again, lad.
Still not entirely sure who that guy is. What a strange fellow.
I wonder if he knows anything about father. I just remembered there's something I need to take care of. You can head back in without me.
Vanilla, wait! Huh, there she goes. Hey there, I know it ain't right asking kids your age, but can you spare anything for a guy down on his luck? We're so close to maxing out resolution, we have to be Republican malt. Yeah, of course, right. Never mind. Uh-oh, this definitely should have been part of that last shipment. How'd I miss this? I'm gonna be in for it now. Hey, you there, you're the kids from that big old tank, yeah? Bet you need all sorts of supplies, eh? Here, take this, on the house. Just get out of here before anyone sees you. Okay, I'm way beyond needing those. Okay, material shop has new stock. And I have a hilarious amount of cash. But first, let me buy the farm upgrades first. Including an upgraded chicken that's still never gonna stop being weird. Okay, what are the new things I can buy? I can buy advanced blueprints. That's big. I can buy complex tools. I can buy... Oh, bamboo rod. Did I need that? Complex tools. I can expand the workshop. Oh, this is huge. This is huge. All right. If I buy 5 more, I can also expand the kitchen. This is why. This is why I saved up cash. Can I pick up a few energy lamps as well? Three energy lamps if you got those in stock. Excellent. Garden. I need 5 complex tools and 6 fertile potting soil. Excellent. I'll be able to expand everything. Now, let me sell off the outdated stuff. Pretty sure I don't need breaches anymore. It's just on to heavy breaches. Ditto with the coils. Don't think I need metal plates either. Jesus, yeah, 76 of them. Iron scrap is definitely outdated as well. I'll earn so much money! I am... As we start to wind down here, I'm not 100% sure when I'll get back to Fuga next, if I'm completely honest. I might see if... Do I... No, that's right. Next Sunday's Pride, so I probably won't be able to sneak in another Sunday stream, but might be while Pokeboomers is going. I might... What Sundays I can, I'll try and do some Fuga streams. Just so I can keep going, because I feel like I'm so close to the end, and like, I was just killing some time yesterday with some gaming off stream, and I was thinking to myself, man, I really wish I could just, like, play Fuga and not ruin it, and not, like, ruin the flow for people watching on stream. Cannon is most important, so 4 heavy barrels, 11 heavy breaches. Let's see. Oh, right. I keep going out. I'm starting to get a little loopy. We've hit that 3-hour mark. I need 6 steel. Might actually buy just a shitload of steel if I have money left over. 5 steel, 8 standard battery. Standard battery? Yes. Okay, I can now upgrade. I can expand almost every station and upgrade. Oh, I need some more heavy barrels of both types. 8 more to be specific. Makes sense the grenade launcher needs them both. And I think I might just buy like 20 steel. Just so maybe like if I get really lucky I can upgrade the armor twice. And... nah, I'm decently well stocked there. I think I just let the rest of the money ride. Kind of see what I need next, because it's hard to guess what I'll need next from the material shop. Because it could advance to, like, ultra heavy. So, like, if I bought... because I'm pretty sure steel is going to be a constant. But I don't know if any of these other materials are just going to become, like, outdated all of a sudden. Yeah. Oh, and of course, we have to read the comic.
You wish to stop that tank, yes. Allow me to assist.
You, but why?
I, too, do not wish to see the Juno destroyed. Now then, shall we?
God, I don't have time for this. Fine, then.
Whoosh. Very well. Head through here, then.
Here goes nothing.
Good, good. Almost there.
Whoosh.
Ah! What?
Oof. Crash. Why won't you stop? To be continued. Alright, interesting. And that is where I'm gonna start to wrap things up for the day. Always great to get back to a little Fuga, but I need to eat, I need to take care of things, and oh hey, Valen has already started. Perfect. I will raid into him. He's one of my fellow rivals and hosts for Pokéboomers, the Nuzlocke series that we all do together. Please say hi to him and support him and watch him as he's continuing on his journey. He's in for a long stream today, I think. But that is going to do it for me. Thank you everybody for coming out. Spend a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. If you're watching the VOD after the fact, I see you. I appreciate you. You're watching this whole series. Thank you so much. I know this has not quite got the broad appeal of, say, Fire Emblem, but it's still a great time for me, and I'm glad people are enjoying it too. Anyway, I'm out. My name is Vimbert. I'll see you around the internets.